All right, FB, YouTube, and Twitter. Sorry about that. I had to cut my earlier stream off a little bit. Um, but when I finished what I was talking about, we were talking about how you can get collection agencies from harassing you, and you send it. Basically, it's sending a letter making reference to the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. You make reference to that act. And in that act, if you request that they not send you contact you anymore, you can do that. Now they may add an item to your credit report or whatever, and that's fair game for them. But you won't get the phone calls and constant harassment or, aggravation from them. And that's how you gotta do it. You basically just send a letter. You do it by certified mail. That way you get a receipt of you get a record of when they receive it. You definitely want to do that. So, but now another option that you can go about when it comes to these collection agencies is a lot of times you can do you can negotiate with them. You can do a pay for delete or whatever. Where if you owe, let's say you owe $1,000 and something, if you give them $300-400, they'll wipe off the debt off your report. Stuff like that you can do. So, but now, what if you may have a question? What if the collection is already on your credit report? What can you do? What if you ain't got the extra money to resolve this collection? Well, let me tell you about a program I've been using. And this system has educated me pretty much on how to remove negative items off your report. And if you got to negotiate with the agency, it gives me how you go about doing it, the type of letter you want to go about doing it. And it's enabled me to produce extra money from my job so I can use it towards collections and stuff like that. And I've done so. I've done it I've resolved a couple, and I've been able to remove 4 different collections using the things I learned from this system. And a matter of fact, if you were paying attention to my previous live here, a friend of mine named Bonnie, she mentioned that if you go look earlier in my timeline, she was able to use the same system to remove $67,000 worth of student loans and $100,000 in medical collection in just 5 months. Her credit score went from 524 to now 707. Shout out to Bonnie. She is really a good example of what you can do with this system. And it's a system I've been using. Bonnie's used it. Thousands of others have been using it for situations of dealing with collections, whether removing them or settling them or both, and producing the extra cash flow to deal with those type of situations. This system has helped me take home an extra $300 a month to put towards debt. Others have taken home an extra $5, $6, $7, even $1,000. I had a friend of mine named Latoya. She take home an extra $1,000 monthly using the strategy that we learned from the system. If you want to know more about it, put it in the comments below or message me. Or if you just want to learn more about collections and stuff like that, just let me know. I'll be glad to get you that information. So until next time, I will holler at y'all. Y'all have a good evening.